but it isn't. It's so easily cleared. It's Bayern's night. Through to the final four they go. Semi-finalists for the first time since 2020.
Sané faced by a couple. Kane. Sané with a chance to shoot. Oh, it's gone under the goalkeeper. It's a terrible mistake by Onana. And all of Manchester United's bright early work undone by a goalkeeping error. Taking on Diogo Dalot, pulling it back for Gnabry 2-0. Well, Serge Gnabry celebrates, but that goal was all about Jamal Musiala. Control it. Played it now to Marcus Rashford, who plays it to Højlund! He scores! Rasmus Højlund off the mark with his first goal for Manchester United. And is that a momentum changer in the Allianz for them? Kimmich's corner deep to Upamecano, headed straight at Eriksson. They say handball. He's given the penalty. Kane scores. Clinical. Hammered into the side netting by Harry Kane. And Bayern Munich lead Manchester United 3-1. Little touch by Rashford. Promising in there for Casemiro. They've managed to squeeze another one in. Well, there's a little bit more than 2 minutes to go, and Casemiro pulls one back. It's 3-2, and there's still time for Ten Hag and United. Kimmich. Tell. Excellent touch. Oh, what a finish! All hope extinguished. That's rattled into the roof of the net by the teenager Mathys Tel. Plenty of width. It's gone in. They've scored another one. It's a really delicate header from Casemiro, just in front of Allright. So much pace on the free kick from Bruno Fernandes.
Does some things well tonight. It's a very good pass to Elyounoussi, and that's not bad either. Klaassen, Victor Klaassen, on the follow-up. It's in. What a moment for Lucas Lara. Copenhagen going front against Bayern Munich. Has he tonight? Musiala goes alone. Oh, wonderful! Simply wonderful. The sparkling little feet. Can he go around the goalkeeper? Tell does the job. But it was made by the one and only Müller. They've turned it around, Bayern Munich.
Drives at the penalty box. Bowie backs off and backs off. Kingsley Coman with all the time in the world. That is the inevitable consequence. Kingsley Coman strikes early for Bayern Munich. Their first attack.
No, that's the problem when you play against Bayern and you play really aggressive and you try and squeeze the pitch. And
went right through Icardi. It's a penalty to Galatasaray. Icardi fouled. Davide Messa apparently in absolutely no doubt. That's one way of doing it. It's 1-1.
I mean, that is... I never understood how players did this.
Kane, second time, has done it. Harry Kane misfiring all night long. But, of course, he comes up with a big goal again for Bayern Munich. Musiala's free on the edge of the box in his favourite position. And the inevitable consequence. Jamal Musiala, that doesn't even test his powers or his quality. That was a simple job.
Kimmich with it. Dangerous ball in, and Harry Kane scores.
Well, good strikers know that. Just needs to be directed. Power not required. There's enough on the cross. Lovely arc. Tempting Muslera, but
good crossfield ball, and Harry Kane rattles in the second, and Bayern Munich go 2-0 up. The goal-scoring machine goes up through the gears again. That's a good opportunity, and they do have a goal. They've come back into it. Cedric Bakambu.
Seen as they want to take Copenhagen through. Müller. Tell. Had too long to wait for that.
Yeah, and he did wait for it, Paul. He's waiting for it to drop.
The shot didn't come, and Bodki puts it round the post.
What a fabulous build-up that was from Copenhagen.
Beyond Kane. Return by Tell. Brilliant stop on his line by Grabara to deny Muller.
Yeah, Thomas Tuchel in that 6-yard box. He got himself in now.
Here come Copenhagen. Gonzalez!
A fraction away. And it was Elanusi who did brilliantly in the build-up.
Ashuri into the penalty box. Neuer has to make a save, and it's a corner. Bonzo Davies tonight. Here's Harry Kane. Tipped over the top by Grabara.
Well, it was brilliant distribution from Neuer to set Davies free down that.
Over the top it goes. And the trend continues. Sané new on the field had a punt.
Anthony, who started well on the Manchester United right. Here's the dangerous Coman. And then the shot from Kane, which Onana comfortably gets down to save. For the England left-back, he's going to hit one short. Sané gliding through, brilliant run, Maguire was there, and so was Dalot. It looked for all the world as though Sané had to score. Bruno Fernandes has got it back again, shooting as well, dragging it wide. Goretzka turns it back inside towards Muller, on by Kane. Here's the chance for Bayern Munich, 1-0. Kingsley Coman with the goal, and that might just be the goal to end Manchester United's participation in the Champions League, and maybe end their participation in European football this season. It's in towards Kane with a free header. I think the only surprise was he didn't find the target.
Sané with the little layoff. Muller is going to be able to reach that. Yes, he's kept it alive, and Kane had his first chance of the night. He's going to try his luck, and why not?
Getting the ball in a good area. Alberto Gendouzi's done well. He's found himself on the ball a lot, but it's just...
Kane runs past it, and Sané hits it in the end, and it whistles just wide. It was a clever routine. You wondered who was going to hit that. They were all in on it. Got a chance here, big chance, and can't finish it. Ball stuck under his feet, Neuer makes the save. Can he feed it to Isaacson? No, he wants to finish himself, and Isaacsson's deflected effort. And a red card.
Probably did really well, but then it lands on Isaacson, and that's what that late lunge caught him, didn't he?
And scores. Lazio lead. Immobile strikes again. He is their captain, fantastic.
Kane. Pavlovic. And he goes towards Thomas Muller. Headed back then. Oh, he goes by Kane, it's in! Harry Kane ignites the Allianz Arena. And that is becoming Kaiser Kane in Munich. Headed away by Immobile and a volley back in, what a goal!
And did Muller get something on the end of it here? Did he get a header?
Oh, he does! It's Thomas Muller's goal! Well, they won't mind. Sané, Harry Kane coming in from the far side of the box. Sané hitting it! Kane with the follow-up! 3-0. Well, the captain of England tonight is Munich's favourite son. A priceless double from Harry Kane on the night. And Bayern Munich heading to the quarter-finals of the Champions League.
There's a chance there.
Linked back there by Saka, promising here for Arsenal. Havertz holds it and gives it to Ødegaard. Here's Martinelli. Chance to shoot! Drags it wide. First sight tonight for Arsenal. Martinelli brought in by the manager. White can play it to Saka. Promising goal! Champions League elation at the Emirates. A talismanic player with a monumental goal. Bukayo Saka. By Serge Gnabry, but he breaks for Havertz. Ben White's in for two. Stays at Neuer. That's a massive moment. Great chance for Ben White, but Manuel Neuer. And that's a great run made by Leon Goretzka. Slip through now for Gnabry. It's 1-1. And the former Arsenal player returns to haunt them in the Champions League. A young man who signed for this club at 16 comes back to level in the Champions League quarter-final. From Kivior. What a brilliant tackle. Oh, he's gone over in the box. It's a penalty. He's tangled with Saliba. And it's a penalty to Bayern Munich. Up steps the England captain and calmly rolls it into the corner. And Arsenal's tormentor-in-chief, Harry Kane, is back to strike against them again. Back, Gnabry against White, angle tight. Deflected. And White, corner.
Tell you what, Bayern defensively
Promising, good feet, still going. Trossard! Brilliant goal! Typical Arsenal! 2-2! Leandro Trossard delivers in the Champions League once again!
Oh, holy smokes, that's all of it, Jesus. I mean, the finish is excellent.
Well, in the meantime, he's blown the full-time whistle. That's why Mikel Arteta is walking on beside Bukayo Saka.
Leroy Sané. Supported here by Kimmich. In towards Kane. He was appealing for a corner, but it's a goal kick that's given first sight we've had of Harry Kane. And Kane has a go. Martinelli will try and bend one. Just didn't quite have enough bend on it.
No, it's a beautiful effort. Don't think it was ever going in, but it was the right idea.
Tommy Yasu and players arriving in the middle. It's a really important block that by Gabriel. First time they've got Sané in behind. And Mazraoui was on the outside. Nice Bayern move that.
Wasn't it just?
Musiala and pushed away. And
Musiala short, comfortable save.
And Goretzka made the run into the box. And Guerrero hit it. So close for Bayern.
Well, that's the closest we've come, haven't we? What a header it is from Goretzka, I think, initially. Brilliant ball in. There he goes here. He timed his run beautifully.
It's come here to Guerrero. Stands up a good cross. Kimmich with the goal. Really good header. But what a cross to pick him out. Sané's arriving in the box, he's unmarked. And still Odegaard's. It's been found and can seal it here. It's so easily cleared. It's Bayern's night. Through to the final four they go. Semi-finalists for the first time since 2020.
The head-to-head with 12 wins to Bayern's 11, but no introductions are needed out there. And here they come for the first time, and that's a big save from Lunin to deny Leroy Sané. Harry Kane, first little half chance for the England captain. And the angle this time was tight, and he blazes the shot over the bar. Harry Kane just dropped into that bucket to set the Bayern number 10 away. Pulled back now to Musiala, shooting chance and over. It's 3 times, though, inside the opening 12 minutes. It's nice. Lovely ball by Kroos. Vinicius Junior running through and scoring. And it's the 14 times European champions who strike first in the semi-final. And the man who won the trophy for them back in 2022, Vinicius Junior, pouncing on the through ball, sending it past Manuel Neuer. And despite the early chances for Bayern, it's Harry Kane! Oh, that whistles past.
Yeah, it's way wide. Uses his 2 men. It's always curling away from Lunin's goal. You see.
Here's Toni Kroos. Saved by Neuer. First, Sané running in, shooting. Oh, brilliant! Well, he hasn't scored a goal of any description since October the 28th. And he's just burst into the Real Madrid penalty area and smashed it past the goalkeeper. Oh, down he goes, penalty, it is! Jamal Musiala jumps up to celebrate. Clement Turpin in no doubt whatsoever. Here comes the England captain with a stutter step and the clinical penalty. And Bayern Munich get themselves in front in the semi-final. That's 29 Champions League goals for Harry Kane. Ball, and here come Bayern, and it goes to Kane. It nearly, oh, it's just gone wide. It was spinning all over the place. It's going to be a corner. Behind Kim, big moment here for Real Madrid. Good save, Manuel Neuer. The angle just against the Brazilian. And Neuer staying big and making the save, but Kim sold himself there. Gets it through here towards Rodrigo. Down he goes! Penalty!
There wasn't much in it, but that's a lovely play by Vinicius Junior. But he got tight, too tight again. It's a penalty.
Little stutter step and a clinical penalty drilled into the back of the net by Vinicius Junior. And the Bayern Munich lead wiped out with 7 minutes to go. The full-time whistle, half-time in the semi-final with 90 minutes to go to work it out in the Bernabeu next week. 2 tonight for Vinicius Junior.
It's a nice ball from him as well, wasn't it? Full of confidence.
Played through now towards Gnabry, slides it right the way through, and there's another agonising moment at the other end. This time Harry Kane just not quite able to get there.
But that was a chance, that.
ended 2-2 when they met here 6 years ago, and here's a chance inside of the post, and Rodrigo, and somehow he's kept it out, Neuer. The inside of the post from Vinicius Junior, and how often has Manuel Neuer saved Bayern Munich down the years?
Yeah, that was incredible.
Junior defending at the other end for Nacho. Kane, oh, that's almost crept in. That's outstanding from Kane. He got a touch, probably from Lunin. Vinicius whipped in towards Rodrigo. That's a brilliant save.
Great save again.
Manuel Neuer outstanding. That little near post touch from Rodrigo, so close. Bellingham picked up now by Mazraoui, who shoots, and saved by Lunin.
Yeah, good play by Alphonso Davies down the left side.
Opposite sides that day. Davies gets the shot in. Danny Carvajal got a piece of it, which just made it float over the top and behind for the corner. Kane shoots, and down goes Lunin. And then over goes Kane. He says, I'm not bothered, I'll take all three of you on. And slides it in, just wide. Rodrigo, he can't believe it. Rodrigo, good save. Really good power on the shot from Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior to terrorise again. Brilliant run, great save. Wow, what a goal that would have been. Takes on Rudiger and shoots. Oh, brilliant!
Wow! Oh my, what a strike!
The first time that Alphonso Davies has ever scored a goal in the Champions League, and he picks this stadium on this night against this team. The gliding, Harry Kane in, Harry Kane shooting into the side netting. And it goes to Vinicius Junior. Took it on the half volley and couldn't keep it down. Shooting as well, dropped it, there's the chance of the equaliser! It's a howler from Manuel Neuer! And it's a goal for Joselu in the semi-final! Off the bench is Real Madrid's hero! But Neuer, who so often saves the day for Bayern in big games! It's turning and looking for him, Rudiger fizzes it, oh, 2-1! It's a goal! It's a goal! Joselu, unbelievable scenes in the Santiago Bernabeu! Real Madrid are in front. Neuer can't believe it. The Bayern Munich players are crestfallen. Full time. Real Madrid are into another Champions League final. This remarkable club, this remarkable Champions League club